have been sitting here, sitting in silence, waiting for you to find me. And I have been listening to your minds and how noisy your minds have become, like boisterous train stations full of track and loud locomotives. How can you even focus? Do you even focus? Should you focus? When was the last time you have truly enjoyed the task at hand? Or truly enjoyed the individual flavors of a fine meal? Or, more importantly, the individual flavors of a poor meal? When was the last time you have truly enjoyed or even noticed the serenity in the surroundings while sitting alone on a simple park bench? I suppose one could say, I'm here to help Jesus. But I must admit, I have missed the smell of the air, and I have missed the sound of water lapping on the shore, and I have missed the flavor of chocolate, how it slowly melts and fills my mouth with the most unique of flavors, and the sight of smiling people who are joyous. And I have missed the texture of velvet while caressing, well, do you ever find pleasure in such things? Should you find pleasure? Should you experience pleasures in the senses? While the pleasures of the senses should not be ignored, these pleasures should not be confused with a state of contentment. If you cannot find contentment in the simplest of tasks, as simple as sitting alone on a park bench, then the joys you experience likely are fleeting. Do you see why this is? Sometimes we do find joy in activities, or in products, or in the company of some people. And there is nothing wrong with this joy, necessarily. But this joy inevitably ends. No activity can be done forever. Consuming most products or items offer diminishing returns as it becomes routine. And the day always comes when we must part from those we enjoy spending time with. if you are reflecting on my words and realizing perhaps you are not as content as you thought, it's okay. It's okay. There's no reason to be hard on yourself, and there is no rush. These words I speak are not meant to be against you. Very few people are content all of the time. And sometimes it is the wisest and most disciplined individuals who find contentment. But sometimes the simplest of people are the most content. While those who choose to add complexity to their lives have the most difficult time discovering contentment. Perhaps contentment is not necessarily the ultimatum. Or perhaps it is. Then the next question, which often arises, is how does one find contentment? The sort of contentment that exists regardless of the products in our lives, or what we are doing at the time, or the people we are spending time with. How?